yo, yo, yo. Yo, it's a Bday Ladies Show. Happy birthday, Virgo! Yo! Hey, it's me. Now, if you don't know, my name is Tequila Barnhill, and I'm also known as the Birthday Lady since 2004, but really since 2001. Anyway, yo. I'm a life coach, and I'm also an astrologer, but I'm not your typical astrologer because I don't try to predict human experiences. Basically, my aim is to help you help yourself. Yo, I love birthdays, and I found out that there's more to your birthday than what you really thought it did. It's basically can be used as a tool for self-reflection. So when somebody says, ooh, it's your birthday, what's your sign? What they're really asking you, what is your sun sign? Basically, where was the sun shining when you were born? And yeah, I want to know where the sun and all the other planets was when you were born. And basically, the true solar system is like when the solar year begins, right? So when the sun basically enters into the spring equinox, somewhere between the 21st and the 23rd of March, and basically it appears to pass through each birth sign in 30 degrees or in 30 days, you know, all the way from Aries through to Pisces. Basically, what you know is a 365-day year in astrology and numerology, basically in esoteric science, it's about 365 and a half days in a year. But anyway, yo. Basically, I take all of that extraness, boil it down to something you can understand, because for real, it can get real complicated. And what we really want to do is when we checking our horoscopes and we looking at the books ourselves and doing this stuff ourselves, we trying to really find out what it is, you know, how to really put the vocabulary with the words to express one's true self and feelings, right? So I'm here for that. You can thank your creator because, listen, I've been doing this for a long time and I pretty much got it down. Yo, the music you hearing in the background is, I don't own any rights. But my husband's a DJ, now I'm a DJ. DJ Ek Noise. Yeah, he's the best DJ. Anyway, he actually has been, you know, spreading the wisdom around and teaching your girl how to be a DJ. And so when you hear music playing in my videos, I don't own the rights. I'm just a cover artist. You know, your girl, she do birthday parties. Listen, I speak at speaking engagements. When I graduate this year from Wilberforce University, I'm going to hit the ground running. So these videos are just a start. I'm actually coming up out of my little shell I've been in, and I'm ready. And now we're talking about Virgo season. Hey Virgos! My nails is clean. Yo, I did that just for you. Matter of fact, I know y'all like things in detail and decency and order. So we're going to start it off quiet. Yeah, some of that. Go kick it. Virgos. let's get into the hashtag brass of the business. Let's read about our wonderful Virgos. Let's get down to the hashtag of the brass tax business. Yo, 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 yo. So before I let y'all go, my studious Virgos, I'd like to leave you with a few parting words from one of my favorite interpreters. Again, these are my books. I'm pretty sure you got hundreds of astrology books you got or whatever, but these are tried and true, and you can listen to me if you want to. But this was made in like the 1950s, I think, this book also. Yeah, she copyrighted this actually in 60. Wow. But let's see what she has to say about something that you might want to know about. Yo. It says love is man's and woman's deepest need. It's not the threat of illness or poverty. See, what crushes the human spirit is the fear that no one truly cares. No one will really, truly understand you. Well, we all reach desperately for love, no matter how healthy, wealthy, or wise we may be, because the alternative is loneliness, people. And so love is sought both in heaven and in hell by both saints and sinners. And whenever or wherever the search may take them, and it takes them to some strange places in the Aquarian and Piscean age. Basically through the maze of what? Sexual revolution? Yo, let's finish what I have to say. Now this book is toe up. It's like in 3 parts now. I mean, literally. This lady is prophetic. One of my gurus. And we'll talk more about gurus as we progress. But let's finish talking about what really everybody wants. So why is lasting mutual love so elusive? To reach complete and permanent union with the other half. The twin soul. Man and woman must learn the lessons of the 12 sun signs. They must master the wisdom of the 12 mysteries of love, and they can achieve a final perfect harmony between their natural, mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual natures. As we make the trip through the astrological or karmic wheel of life, through the rebirth under the influence of the various sun signs, sometimes progressing swiftly, sometimes lingering, but many times returning to a certain sun sign experience to relearn the old lessons. See, we evolve, each at its own speed. You know, we are her own speed. We are forced by our own super conscious selves to gradually perfect the positive qualities of all 12 signs and purge of our natures of the negative qualities. So, we do this that we may eventually become refined as gold of a totally evolved entity, worthy to join the other half, the twin soul. In our longing for love, for our twin soul or soulmate, lies a latent metaphysical wisdom, the secret of life itself. Some esoteric truth, right? My girl goes on to say, the choice of our sun signs polarity is always ours to take. Huh, how about that? So you thinking, yeah, I'm born this way, I might as well be this way? No. My girl says it's always our choice to make. And if we make the wrong choice, we must relive that sun signs experience repeatedly until till we master the positive strength of that sign. So basically, the soul must pass more than once through the initiatives of love. And she says there's 12, one coordinating with each zodiac. Basically, Aries, a human version of the infant, basically saying I am. Taurus, the baby, saying I have. Gemini, the child, saying I think. You notice we're growing up. Cancer, the adolescent, I feel. Leo, the teenager, I will. Virgo, the adult, I analyze. Libra, marriage, I balance. Oh, why did it change to that? Because after achieving emotional maturity in the first 6 stages or the first zodiac signs of development, man and woman must pass through love's final 6 initiations to discover their deepest spiritual meaning. So basically, Libra then becomes marriage, which is I balance. Scorpio, sex, I desire. Sagittarius, knowledge, I see. Capricorn, experience, I use. Aquarius, idealism, I know. And finally, Pisces, submission, I believe. And so to realize at last that love is eternal, baby girls and baby boys. Now, we're not going to go deeper into that right now because we're celebrating Virgo. But let's talk about Virgo's love mystery. First, you already know, the music doesn't stop. We got to get that party rocking. Let's go. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, 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 oh. I love you, Virgo. Here's the mystery of Virgo. Okay, it's not DJ time. Okay. Hey, let's talk about Virgos and this love mystery, all right? But first, let me just educate everybody else that's listening in or has, really paying attention because maybe you know a Virgo or want to know more about a Virgo. But check this out, yo. This is really crazy. And exploring the interrelationships of the 12 sun signs through both their harmonious and their conflicting traits of character as they relate to our own, we should always try to remember that the final goal of each soul is to give and receive the lessons of each sun sign to and from the others met along the way. This journey is a kind of growing of the spirits from soul infancy through soul adult middle age, old age and death, then rebirth. The soul can be free of this endless circle of birth and death only when we learn to free the physical or dense body, also of death. A miracle I dare to predict will occur much sooner than we now believe. The problem, such longevity would create in relation to the real world population, new births along with the conquering of death for centuries, etc., does have several solutions. But this is not the place to attempt to conceive of the possibilities. An in-depth discussion of such a future is the approaching of this new age. See, the soul's symbolic journey through the 12 sun signs must be comprehended by imagining man and woman undergoing with their minds and their bodies a matching journey. First, the soul enters the initial phase similar to earthly birth, then advances through various further stages similar to earthly life, gaining spiritual experience from each other. Just as we gain mental and physical experience from a similar type journey of our dense bodies, the soul is born in the sign of Aries, the symbolic infant, as reflected through the sun's magnetic alchemy. So let's talk about the Virgo, who is now an adult. And their keyword is I analyze. Well, your love mystery, Virgo. It says here that the youthful Leo soul senses that summer is ending and regretfully steps into his or her first awareness of the coming harvest through the Indian summer soul expression of Virgo. The negative feminine night forces return again, reminding the virgin whose deeper self has remained untouched by the fleeting romances of youth. Whoa. The maturity brings stern duty and responsibility. I analyze, says Virgo, defensively, striving for perfection. Now, the evolving soul has, for the first time, become an adult, frustrated by being forced to comply with society's rules and restrictions, yet submitting gracefully with innate courtesy. Thank you, Virgos. You guys are so awesome. These men and women, these Virgo men and women, have discovered that to receive their own needs, they must serve others in some kind of way. That's why all of you guys are in some kind of service job. The Virgo vibration teaches that one must work and earn money. Be of service, Virgo, in order to be free to play. Yeah. In this, the second experience in the earth element, also the second experience as a mutable communicator, because y'all know how to communicate, Virgo. Y'all know y'all do. That's your gift. Clocks and schedules assume great importance to you. All right? The first job is disappointing. Both ideas and ideals must be shelved under the demands of work or schooling. No time to dream. No time now to dream. The Virgo attention is centered on scholastic excellence, on keeping up with the fierce competition of the business world. Learning and competing are both mandatory, and surviving has become a near obsession for you Virgos. Yo, y'all know y'all like my girl. Okay, y'all have your own books, I'm pretty sure. But most of y'all call me the truth by the time you done watch my videos or talk to me personally, because you know your girl does personal consultation. You already know. Now, my time is really kind of short, so you already know. I mean, I can be persuaded with great donations. Anyway, so, like the actual young adults they symbolize, Virgo's soul sees much to criticize around them. That's why people kind of get mad at you all the time. You kind of arouse people's anger. Secretly resenting the loss of your childhood innocence. Having no certain ideas of what lies ahead, Virgo. Stop taking that out on other people. Yo, it's actually kind of ugly, and I know about 3 or 4 of y'all that do that. Just because you had to grow up and learn the sense of service and everything early in your life, or so you felt that way, stop being highly hypercritical of other people. It's not becoming. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, it is only more work, more study, and more responsibility. If so, then life is serious indeed and must be faced realistically as soon as possible. It is getting later. Human flaws and imperfections assume exaggerated importance on the Virgo level. And we wonder why we ain't in love. For unless Virgo brings in a fruitful harvest, life cannot continue for themselves and others. You gonna hold us against the work you didn't do or didn't get done? Oh, Virgo, we got some stuff to do. We want to be in love, right? Anyway. Virgo brings in a fruitful harvest. Life cannot continue for themselves and others unless they do so. So It is the end of summer, the beginning of autumn, and the cold winter is just around the corner. Why are all those people still laughing and playing out there? Virgo frets and worries, wonders how to warn the irresponsible that the season of pleasure is drawing to a close. The heart is still pure and filled with silent hope, but the mind is now in control. Virgo, let it go. Kind of like when you get drunk and you be out in the middle of the darn dance floor like, I'm the king or the queen of the world. Like, is that Virgo? Yo, let it go like that. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, earlier Leo enthusiasm has been replaced by resignation and quiet dreams. So the soul has left teenager Leo and is now a Virgo adult. And the enthusiasm that Leo brought with that has been replaced by resignation, resigning, and being quiet with quiet dreams. Virgo is driven by the fear of dependence into dogged determination, not to waste time or shirk duty. The consciousness ever watchful and waiting, yearning to be something better. Y'all already beautiful, gifted in every way. What is the you're overly critical. Yo, although once again ruled by Mercury, the soul has by now learned not to scatter the vital forces on the Gemini level, because y'all share Mercury with Geminis. And if you know a Gemini, they can talk water from somebody in a desert. Yo. But anyway, like the symbolic virgin, Virgo hovers over the edge of awareness, soon to answer the thunderous call of Virgo's true ruler, Vulcan, not yet discovered by astronomers, but sufficiently near discovery to have already commenced to faintly beam its pulsing influence to all Virgo virgin souls. Vulcan is your real planet. But anyway, Virgo's positive qualities are clarity of thought, discrimination, courtesy, service to others, practicality, and self-honesty. Well, go Virgos. Expressed in their negative form, they become criticism, crankiness, timidity, pessimism, inferiority, and hair splitting. And yo, if you don't like me, which a lot of y'all don't, that's the reason why. Listen, the love mystery for that Virgo, because your birthday lady, love all of y'all. Yes, I do. Especially my 5 best Virgo friends out there. And my cousin, you already know, about to get married. Yo. The virgin soul has reached its narcissist aspect, half remembering the heated fires of youth, but as yet unawakened, only vaguely sensing the passion that lies ahead, soon to be revealed by Vulcan. To Virgos, love means surrender of the self, the mystery they prefer not to solve. So they channel its energy into excellence in work. And although these men and women offer gentle devotion, love's true meaning still sleeps within the virgin heart. I love you guys. But Virgos, I don't think you want to be in love. You like to give your love to the world. I get it.